What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping back by. I am Thomas. Today I'm going to be showing you the 2014 Street Glide Special I have that I put the Avant Black lower fairings on. I've had them for maybe 4 months now, going through the winter into the summer. I thought I'd just show you them, show you how they held up, and just let you see them if you're in the market for them or maybe have been looking at the Harley ones. So let's get to it. Alright, so here they are on the front. I'm looking at my bike head on. Sorry I don't have a very good lighting in here. I've done the best I can at the moment. So the reason I purchased these over Harley is, I would assume the reason that most people go aftermarket parts is the price. I had these sent to my house after tax and everything for $390. Harley charges $799 plus tax, and they told me they'd take a little over a month to get in. So I figured I'd give these a shot. A lot of people have good things to say about Avant Black. I've seen more good than bad, which is always a positive. So I'll go through some of the things I like and some of the things I don't like about them. A couple of things I like. The color matches perfectly. I mean, I thought it would be off, but it's not. I mean, if you can kind of see my fender and the fairings there, I mean, the color is damn near dead on. You would never be able to tell that it's an aftermarket part. The finish on them is fairly good. Like I said, the paint looks good. The lines seem to match up pretty good. They've held up over the last couple months pretty good going through the winter. And like I said, just the price is the main reason I think myself and anybody would pretty much go with these. You can't beat that. That's less than half shipped over Harley. Now, in the same time as saying that, let me go over some things that are different than the Harley ones. I mean, they all have the lower vents you can open and close here by this slider. If you can see how tough that is, they stick sometimes. So this is just pressed in. This is just pressed in, and it's kind of a cheap slider. If you go to the showroom at Harley and happen to look over their fairings, this will have like a rubber coating on it, and it's just butter smooth. But these is definitely just plastic on plastic, cheap. But I really don't care. I wasn't sure if I wanted these or how long I was going to have them or how they'd look on the bike, so I gave them a shot. And I do like the fact that they have these little storage containers. You know, they do pretty well. I don't typically put anything in them, but I could if I wanted to. And that's a nice option to have. I know the road glides, they have fairing storage, which you lose on a street glide. So it's nice to have these on both sides of the bike if I wanted to carry a little more, couple more items. Mounting the instructions. Actually, honestly, I don't even remember if they came with instructions, but actually, no, they didn't. Now I'm thinking about it, they didn't come with instructions, but it's pretty simple. It's just one bracket and a bolt around there on the bottom. And if you take underneath this cover, there's just another mount and a couple bolts that you can see in here actually. So they just bolt up right in there. There's a bracket here that goes over the bar. You can't even see. What am I doing with the camera? There's a bracket here that goes over the highway bar, and it bolts from the other end. So they do not match up to Harley quality, but for less than half the price, if you're in the market for them, I definitely give them a shot. If you're the type of person who has $800 and you just want a quality product, by all means go Harley. But for $390 ship, it's pretty good, and they do work pretty well. Like I said, I've been going through the winter with them into the summer, and during the winter is really nice when you're riding. The only part that gets cold on you is coming right over the top here where your leg and knee are exposed. But other than that, they're great. You just open them up in the summer, help that engine cool. You know, this is not a liquid cooled bike. It's not the Ultra. So they're pretty nice. I'm happy with the purchase of them. So maybe it gets you a view from the back. Sorry, my garage is a mess. My daughter's Beamer. So they look good. Alright, well I hope this was helpful to anybody who might be considering them. I really don't think you can go wrong. They're a good product to have. Seem to be holding up well so far the few months that I have had them. Like I said, the only complaint I really do have is the slider. I mean, it's tough, and sometimes I have to come down here and push this with my hand. And what's even worse is the other side. The other side, if you notice, if you see right here, this is kind of bowed slightly. So sometimes this one gets hung up. Like if I push it too far and this goes past this lip and gets jammed in there, then I have to push it open with my hand and help it the rest of the way. But it's not a big deal. I can deal with that. I mean, even if these only last me a couple years and I'm happy with them, well then you know what? Then I'll go buy some Harley ones. Maybe then I'll have the $800 to spend on them. But just being unsure if I want them or not, you know, $390, it's still a lot of money, but they're doing great. All right, well, if y'all have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll catch up with you later.